basically what they are doing is B half diminished to B flat minor 7, and then like a 3-6-2-5 in F, and then hitting that A half diminished. But that's not what we're doing. Hey pianists, I hope you are all doing well. For the next couple weeks, we're going to be working on the great tune Stella by Starlight. And we're breaking it up over 2 weeks. This first week, we're going to be playing the melody of the song in our right hand and two-note voicings in our left hand, the way we have been doing all year. And then next week, we'll work on comping through the tune. I have attached a handout of the melody and leaving some space for you to work out the two-note voicings. You don't have to use the exact voicings that I'm using, but they are a way to get you started. I chose to start with root and 7th in the left hand. You are welcome to start with root and 3rd. It's very much, subjective, and there isn't really a right or wrong one. It's just whatever sounds best to you. You could do it different ways, different times, depending on how you're feeling. But this is just a way that I'm showing you. But generally, we'll be alternating between root and 7th and root and 3rd, or vice versa. So I'm just going to play through it. And I might stop to talk about what I'm doing, if there's anything that seems noteworthy. But I chose to start with root and 7th in the left hand. And so yeah, here we go. Now here, we have a 2-5 circle of 5th cycle, so in order to do that, going from F7 to F minor 7, we stay root and 3rd. So we're going from F and A natural to F and A flat. Now here we're going from A flat 7 to B flat major 7. So this is not what's the word? It's not a particularly it's not a 2-5 type of progression. So because our bass note is only moving a whole step, I think it is fine to just move parallel from root and 7th of A flat 7 to root and major 7th of B flat major 7. And range-wise, that feels pretty nice. So that's what I'm choosing to do. Now here, this B flat minor 7 to E flat 7, that's the 2-5 progression that Miles Davis made famous, I think with Bill Evans playing piano. That's not the original change. I believe the original chord change from Victor Young is, I believe, just a G minor 7 to C7. So it would be going... Right, so 2-5 to F major. That's the original change, but Miles kind of made this version, the B flat minor 7 to E flat 7, famous, and so that's pretty common. The other one you actually hear a lot is, let me think of what it is. And then yeah, it goes. This is from Herbie Hancock and Ron Carter and Tony Williams with Miles Davis. They do a B half diminished to B flat minor 7, and then it's like what is it? It's like A7, D minor 7, G minor 7, C7, then B flat 7 to the A minor 7 flat 5. So basically what they are doing is B half diminished to B flat minor 7, and then like a 3 6 2 5 in F, and then hitting that A half diminished. But that's not what we're doing. We're doing, this is basically just the regular real book changes. So heading back to the beginning of this section, this is from measure 10, the B flat major 7 chord. D minor 7, and then here B flat minor 7 is just 2 5. And then again I just moved up parallel. That root and 7th from the A7 altered to the A minor 7 flat 5. So A and G to A and G. Now we're just alternating between root and 7th and root and 3rd. Notice the wonderful colors that we're getting at in the melody. You know, you've got that sitting on that sharp 11. Of Stella by starlight and not a dream. Sitting on that 9th of the B flat major 7. So some beautiful sounds in the melody, how they relate to the bass notes. Okay, and now we have a 2-5 whole step cycle using the minor 2-5s. So we've got E minor 7 flat 5 to A7, then down a whole step, D minor 7 flat 5 to G7, then down a whole step, C minor 7 flat 5 to F7. And again, you know, in this case, I was doing it starting on root and 3rd and moving to root and 7th. It would be totally fine to start on root and 7th and move to root and 3rd. It's just a matter of taste. What you don't want is you don't want to be picking up your hand in between the 2 and the 5. So kind of once you start your pattern, you want to stick with it until a logical place to alternate the pattern. So you wouldn't want to like switch the pattern in between the E minor 7 and then the A7. Like that's gonna feel kind of weird. So you want to find logical places to do it. And with this, you're mostly really gonna want to keep that pattern for all that whole last 8 bars. But you could start the pattern on root and 7th if you preferred. And that sounds beautiful. So anyway, I'm now just going to play through it. And in the left hand, instead of playing whole notes, I'm going to try and let it feel good, get a little rhythmic comping happening, but I'll use the voicings that we've been working out. So here we go. A 1, 2, 3. You could tag the ending. It's hard not to arpeggiate there. But anyway, so enjoy this tune. It's a really beautiful song and it's a very useful song. This is a tune that people play all the time on gigs, on jam sessions, and they do it as ballads, they'll do it as a bossa, they'll do it as a medium swing. It's just and it's a great tune. So enjoy it, have fun with it, and let me know what questions you have. Have a great week.